What's up? We have the second episode of Zelda from Dragon Ran from a Zelda novel from Dragon Ran 100. We have the second episode Curse, right? So again, we're having mention of the nightmare, right? We have Navi. We got the Deku Tree. It's kind of cool because Navi wakes up Link and she's like, "Yo, I need you to go to Deku Tree." And Link not having a fairy is not supposed to be going to Deku Tree. So we learned that Navi and Link they meet. It's kind of cool. Their meeting is kind of cool because Navi, she, oh man, they use the hey, listen. Soundtrack, which is kind of cool. We're having Navi. Her and Link don't get on the first because Navi, Link is kind of aloof. Link is kind of like this goofy guy, and Navi she's more serious. So they're opposing like mental or viewship. It's kind of cool that we're seeing them already clashing, but nobody is closer to Link than Navi, and it's kind of cool because spoiler alert, when Link goes forward in time to save Iroh, and then he goes back. The only person who knows are Link and Navi. I think that was super cool. We got Navi. She gives Link a gift, and the gift is the Kokiri sword. So again, a super cool what should we call it? It is a super cool fuck. It's hard, man. It's hard to explain how important this is in the game. You have to get the cookie sword by doing a bunch of obstacle, well, a bunch, three rolling stone, and it's the very first item you get. And the fact that you now have a sword, and now that the fact that you're now able to defend yourself is such a powerful feeling. The fact that we have the cookie sword, that we explain it how the crowd are around Link and say, "Wow, what a nice sword," and it's kind of cool because they do mention how important it is, right? Um, when Link received the weapon, he's like, "Yo, why am I getting a weapon?" And that's kind of like a foreshadowing of you might have to fight because if you have a weapon, if you need a weapon, you need to fight or defend. We got Saya, who is the only one that's seen Navi, and she's like, "Oh, cool." And wow, you have your own fairy, and that's a big moment for Link because usually he was waiting for all these years to get a fairy, and he got it on the what should I call it? On the late, right? We have Milo again. As I said previously, Milo and Link they have this battle. There's a really cool moment against spoilers. So if you don't want to hear spoiler, there's gonna be bunch of spoiler because yes, I'm reacting to the series in itself, but I'm reacting to my experience with Ocarina of Time. There's a moment where we know Milo was bullying Link, and there's a moment where you're an adult. Again, you travel through time to save the forest, and you need 7 years to train. There's a really cool moment where Milo says, "Yo, there used to be this." So Milo, when he see Link, an adult Link, he doesn't recognize Link. And there's this really cool moment where he said, "Oh, every Kokiri is gone. They're all left, or they all died because the Deku Tree wasn't there to protect them." And Milo's like, he talks about how he regrets bullying Link, and he says that to Link. So I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good, cool moment. We have Milo that don't believe that Navi is the Link Fairy. It's like, oh, you convince a fairy from the wood to follow you. That's kind of cool. And Milo will constantly, he constantly bully Link. That's kind of cool because again, Link is a hero. We got Saria. Who tells Milo Saria? There's a lot of people that said Milo had a crush on Saria, but Saria, she's like, yo, she protects Link, so that's kind of cool. Um, Sword. So yeah, the reason why he's defending is it's kind of cool because again, he's like, yo, you need a sword to pass, and when Link has a sword, Milo's like, no, 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 you need a shield, and then we think the viewer think the people in the story think that Milo's just being a dick, but it's kind of cool how they said, yeah, Milo said now the woods are dangerous now, so it's kind of cool that we're getting this because it is a show that the woods are changing, and I think it's super important. Okay, we have the first battle of Link, which is a Deku Bomb. We have a Deku Plant, and if you defeat it, it gives you a Deku Nut. We have the meeting with the Deku Tree, the speech with the Deku Tree, how he's calling Link and he's like, yo, I need you. You must wonder why I got you. There's some cool scene between the Deku Tree and Navi, and the fact that Milo is eavesdropping. There's a cool scene between a conversation between Milo and Link doesn't know what's going on. Thinking about his sickness, it's kind of cool because we're seeing the tree look sick. It looks like something is eating from the inside. His colors are changing. His leaves are falling, and we realize it's spider. So the version I played was on N64, so that was about about 26 years ago. And it's cool because back then we couldn't show a tree being destroyed, right? But in this one, we mentioned that the tree is getting destroyed, so I really enjoy that. The spider is eating the tree from the inside, right? We have another task for Sarah. We know the task for Sarah is to protect the forest temple, right? Milo and Link decide to team up, which is something we see in the Ocarina of Time manga, but it's not something we see in the game. And yeah, that was episode. I thought it was really good. The acting, the voices, the music, the way it's related to the story, and it transports you to the video game. I think the story is good. Would I enjoy it as much if I didn't play the game? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's really, really hard to say. And yeah, there you go. That's the second episode. Because I do count the vlog as an episode. I love you guys. Peace.